Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So once again, I'm fidgeting in my chair. So yeah, as you can see, I got quite the mess on my desk. So what I would do today is just come on and do a semi-quick video. I'm hoping it's going to be quick because I would like to go ahead and post it today. Just to show you guys where I am, because I am a little ways out still on my videos. Currently we are still working on and fixing to finish. I think actually tomorrow's video we finish our strawberry journal, and then I have just a couple of just craft along type things. We're making some tags and some other things coming up after that. And then of course Wednesday, my normal, I do my Marguerite Miller CW planner, and then on Thursday is my Thrifty Thursdays. Thrifty Thursdays, guys, they are out, filmed, downloaded, set to post to my YouTube channel from now till the end of July. Because I did have a pretty big, let's see which one's going to go first. I'm not sure which one's going first, but I had a Facebook Marketplace haul, and then I also had the estate sale haul. I'm not sure which is coming first, but anyway, yeah, so those are set to record through then. And yeah, so I've made a couple of decisions. I have found myself once again being consumed by trying to be involved in everyone's collaborations and everything that people have going on. Yeah, so it has really, just worrying about that and thinking about that, it has really taken, and having to get things ready for that, because let's face it, my videos are typically 30 minutes or less, so it takes me a lot more time just to get the items put together for all of these different collaborations than to actually film and sometimes even download. Well, probably not download because my Wi-Fi sucks, but anyway, and I'm not getting to the things that I want to do. So once again, I am going to come back together and regroup and recenter myself, and know that, my fellow artists will understand that I just can't, be involved in everything and keep doing this, and it's, getting to the fun, the part where some of the fun's gone out of it, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'm going to back off on, some things, and I also have dreams and desires of, doing some collaborations myself, and some challenges, if you will. I actually have one coming up, and I'm not going to say a whole lot about it, but I will go ahead and let you guys know that it is with Jovi over at Creating with Jovi, and we've been, talking back and forth for quite a few months now, since I think right after the first of the year, perhaps, about doing a collab in July. So we have that collaboration / challenge coming up, and both of us will be posting our videos this Wednesday, June 22nd, because it doesn't start till July. That way, if you want to participate, you have time to get started. Other than that, I have no other plans for collaborations or challenges myself. Just, I'll visit that. If anyone approaches me and wants to do one, then I will, make that decision then. But right now, as far as I go, I don't have any plans. I just want to craft and make things. Guys, you would not believe the amount of different journals I want to make and things I want to do that's in my head. I need to actually write them down, because I get like, but yeah, I have a lot of things I want to do that I'm excited about, really, really excited. So I'll go ahead and get into my current project that will be coming up. So I drew some actual inspiration, and you see a little sneak peek of it here, of a recent journal purchase that I purchased. And we'll get into that at the end. But right now, because I'm behind on my videos, guys. Who knew? Like, I'm ahead, but I'm behind. I'm ahead on some stuff and behind on others, and actually probably 3 are my are collaborations and challenges that I've been joining in on. So quite a few of those I'm backing off on. The one I'm not going to back, or the 2 actually I'm not going to back off on, is my CW planner, because I spent the money for the book, and I do love collaging. So yeah, so I've got to get that ready for Wednesday. And then of course my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, it is winding down for the first 6-month collaboration challenge thingy. And then her Rachel and Sarah are going to start up a new one. It's going to have like a Christmas theme they've hinted around. Hoping this week, maybe next week though, they will give us, fill us in some more on that. But I did go over and get a couple of Rachel's Christmas fabric packs that came in the mail a couple of days ago. They're absolutely gorgeous, guys. That we will be using in the next one, because like I said, she hinted around and then put those packs in her shop, so they actually got here super quick. So Rachel, I know you don't watch my video, but anyway, if you put a rush on the shipping, I really do appreciate that, because I was thinking, will they get here in time? However, on the back side of that is I do have a pack or two that I had bought from her Christmas year before last, I believe. I don't believe it was this past Christmas, but yeah. So I mean, I do have some things in my stash for it, but thank you so much for getting that to me as quick as you did. It actually came super quick. So I'm gonna stop rambling about that and show you my current project. So these are pretty much just some odd and end things. Now these are just some different stuff that was given to me that I put in here. We have some embossed. Maybe I did this embossing, I'm not sure. But anyway, so we got just some different things in here, and then this cute little ephemera holder thingy. Isn't that gorgeous? Wouldn't that look so cute in a journal? But anyway, so I just got out these things. We will probably be using some of these in my current project. So we're just going to chunk it on the floor. Sorry about that. And then these are just some of the various papers. So this is a very vintage dictionary. Very big. Hold on just a second, guys. Oh, that was like the best sneeze ever, guys. It's one that you just sit there for a minute and want to soak in. Okay. So yeah, very vintage dictionary pages. Really big. So I had to cut them down because I do have the pages ready already. And then these actually came out of, I'm not sure what I'll use, if any, but it came out of like a watercolor type book thingy. And then this one was another book. This was about something about painting different artists. So I have cut some of these out, so we have some of those that we can use if we choose to. And then this right here was from a wood structural design data book, data, whichever way you say it. So I got it because I really like these pages. I probably should share them in my Etsy shop, but yeah, these are really cool. It is it antique or is it vintage? Okay, I'm not going to try to find it, guys. But anyway, maybe I tried to look for a date and couldn't find one. So we have those. And then I have various antique book pages, mostly from Rachel over at Roxy Creations in Italian. So these are like, 17 to 1800s. So we have those, and then just some of my ledgers. This was an antique magazine type thing. It was like a booklet of short stories, and this is in German, so I got some of those. And then this is just from antique book that I took apart. It's actually, is it the book we're going to use? I think it may be from it's from the book that we're going to use. So of course that was that cover piece, so I kept that. That's really good. So we kept those, and I do already have signatures together. It will be a journal, and it will be a 3-signature journal. And then this, guys, this is coming up on some of my Thrifty Thursdays, so you're going to get a little sneak peek. But this was from the estate sale that I went to, and these were, these are antique vinyl wallpaper. Very, very vintage these are. I think they're 60s, 70s. So yeah. They were all in binders, and I have since taken them out of the binders because they were all shoved in a box in the basement, and the binders were, kind of iffy and had kind of a I don't know, weird feel to them, I guess. You know, that packed up musty something. Anyway, so there were smaller ones in a 3-ring binder like this. I wish the binders were in better shape, and they're actually not, you know, the regular binders like you're probably thinking. They're kind of weird binders. And then this was in a big book. This came with some of the vinyl wallpaper samples. So I thought this would be really, I don't think you guys can, yeah, you can a little bit. Can you see that patina on there? That, yeah, love that. So we have those to play around with. And another ledger of mine, I think this was the 50s, yeah, 54. So I'm making several different ones, guys. Or I want to anyway. Now my nose is running. So let me just show you these real quick. Look, we have an empty folder. We will not be using this in the current project. Okay, just the house stuff. So I got out this sack, this bundle. Guys, I'm not sure who it came from, so please forgive me. But yeah, I thought maybe we could use or do something with some of those sacks, because I want this to be kind of, you know, a vintage something. So this is one book. It's not the first one we're going to do. This one I do need to build a spine on it, but this will be one, and this is actually almost, let's see, it's like 10 3/4 by 8 1/2. So this is going to be a pretty big one. So this one will probably have to stagger and offset the pages, but I did go ahead and just pull out some pages. And I think I'm going to do what I saw Rachel do, which was, you know, make a page. So put a hinge page here so that these two will be connected, and we'll just sew it into our signature. So I need to watch her video again because I'm kind of slow. But yeah, just lots of antique book pages from her for this journal as well. Some more down in there, still more book pages. And then, of course, these were just pages in the thing. So this was part of that little booklet thing in German that I showed you those other pages at. So I went through and tried to pick out some. It looks to kind of be, because, you know, I don't speak German, so I have no idea what it actually says. But it looks like little kids' short stories, because some of the pictures are, like, hilarious. Lots of pigs in it, so who knows. Maybe they had an obsession with pigs. So this will be a future project. Okay, guys? So that's future. Alright, this book here. Why did I stick this book up here? Oh, yeah, this is going to be a future one, too. Just like the cover. Look at that patina. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. My lighting's kind of weird today. And this is going to be a huge one, too. Of course, we'll take out that spine and redo it. For it is almost... That's going to be over 12 1/4. No, it may be right at 12 1/4 tall by 9. So this is going to be a really big one. But, yeah, I absolutely love this cover. I have no idea what that is. But anyway, yeah, so we'll dress that baby up. And she's going to be a journal cover. This right here, guys, it was, let's see, what does it say? It says Victoria at Home with Roses, Hearst Books. Can you guys see that embossing there? I guess that's embossing. How it's like indented. Isn't that just beautiful? So yeah, I'm going to make this out of something, but I took a lot of pictures out of here. Here's the book, if anyone wants to know. And I think I actually, yeah, I got this in a thrift store. But yeah, that's the jacket of it. Really pretty pictures in here. So I just took out some of those pictures. So just to let you know where some of the pictures came from. That's the inside. And I've used these in a rose journal before as well. And then the back has that same indent stuffies on it. Whatever you call it. So this will end up, and of course we'll rebuild the spine, but this will end up being a journal cover as well. So we have 3 really nice journal covers there. And now I will just show you some, but not all. Those are just my offcuts. I should have got those out of the way. Of the sampling pages. Some of these are from wedding books. These are just from all sorts of books, guys. But just to show you some of the, like this is from a wedding book. That's a wedding cake, but it's pink. Isn't that so pretty? But yeah, a lot of these we can do all kinds of different things with. See the flowers? It's supposed to be a cake. Those flowers. Look at the chandelier, guys. Isn't that pretty? And I love those colors. So these, a lot of these, or some of these, or something of these. Is it upside down for real? Probably so. Will end up in our shabby chic because that is in the works, and I don't know what is going to end up being in this journal. These I had cut out quite a while back. I think it was when we were on one of our trips to Florida. See that? Look at how pretty that is. Look at the pink. The table. But yeah, so just lots of these. Isn't that picture super cute? But yeah, so these were all in a book. Not necessarily wanting the actual ones that show, you know, wedding. But like this, isn't that pretty? Look at there. But they were just, this was a different book. So these were not in a wedding book, guys. But look at that photo. Or, you know, it was cut out of that book. How pretty. Look at those. Yep, so I thought, I really love that. To me, that looks like, you know, it could be a tuck. Very pretty. Now I think I have them upside down again. Jesus. But yeah, just all kinds of really pretty pictures in here. I think we've gotten back to the wedding book. But yeah, I thought all of these could be like belly bands, or let me try to get it in frame a little bit. Side tucks, things like that. Look at that. Look at that cake. Looks like it's in a bird cage or some kind of cage. These beautiful flowers. That's gorgeous, even though we're not doing a wedding one. But yeah, so just all kinds of flowers. Now these right here are some of the full page ones. Some's front and back. Just look at that. It's just showing like that wallpaper. And look at that, guys. How pretty is that? So yeah, I thought some of these would be pretty. And these, as well as our shabby chic, nothing on the back of that, that's going to be coming up at some point. Look at that table. Yep, so I'm going to stop fiddling through these because I did say this is going to be a quick video. Yeah, not so much, right? Look at that bedroom. Look at that wallpaper in the back. Ugh, amazing. So yeah, so that's just some of those. I need to figure out how to get those clipped together too, because I'm going to have a disaster in a minute if I don't. So that's those. Okay, so these are just offcuts of stuff where I cut the pages down. So those are going to be scraps. Okay, guys, so this is my book. So I did go ahead and fix the spine. This book is from the 1800s. Yeah, I forgot. But yeah, it's 1800s. So, of course, it does have the wear and tear on it, but I absolutely love that. And then I had this. Oh, it's on the inside. This. I think it was like a small runner thing. And I had coffee dyed it. So I just took the end of it where this embroidery is. And it's got this tatting edge on it. So I just took it and ripped off the other end of it and put it down the spine. Now, when I was getting the pages and all together, I did have the pages already out of the book where I had deconstructed it. And the spine, it does have the original spine up in there, but I covered it up on the inside, as you can see here, and it's rounded. And on the outside, because it started pulling apart here. So that was very fragile, but now, boy, she's sturdy as sturdy can be. So that's going to be the back. That's the inside. And on this, I'm going to do a hidden spine, Lord willing. Yep, hidden spine on this one. But yeah, absolutely love that. And I did post some pictures of that on my social media. Here's a little offcut so we can use those. So we got that. So that's a cover. And I'm thinking about either at the top or the bottom doing another little lace snippet type thing, maybe, or just piece of something. That's just some paper. So these right here are signatures with different papers in it. Like I said, there's 3, so we do have Edith Holden, some of that dictionary, ledger. This is antique Italian, which is what most of this is. There's that little sheet that I picked out. Italian. There's another one of those little magazine pages. This, I'm not sure what it was from. It's also in another language. So that's just a few of the pages that I picked out. And again, we do have 3 signatures. And I think I did April, May, and June on the Edith Holden. Yeah. So we're going to have 3 signatures. This is not all of the pages. Although we may not put too many more in there. And then what I did, guys, was I found, I did want a few digitals in here, just to liven it up some. So I found these digitals here. So this was a digital, and they were fairly short by the time I cut the border off. And the book's kind of big. And they were printed on white. There was nothing printed on the back, so it was just stark white. And you know, my printer's not working right now still because I'm lazy like that. So what I elected to do is I just took some coffee dyed paper and I just sewed the page onto a piece of coffee dyed paper. And this is going to be for 1, and these are, I guess we could go ahead and do that fairly quickly right now because I folded these this way, so that they are going to be the middle of my signature, like that. So there's 1. And then this one was the other one. So that's going to be another center of the signature. So let's find it, and I believe it is right here. And again, like I said, we will be adding more pages. This is just the start here. And some of the signatures have some of the same papers in there, and a couple of them may have some different ones. That goes that way, so that one will go there. So that'll be the middle of that signature. Really pretty. And I think we're going to put them in the book in order of the Edith Holden pages, so it'll be April, May, and then June. So we have that. And then the other ones, I just folded the way you would fold it the regular way, and the coffee dyes on the inside. So there's 1. Here is another one. A little wrinkled up, but you know, I kind of like that. And then we have this one. Excuse me. And then we have that one, and we have this one. So we have those pages that we can, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, I'm 1 short of having 2. So I may find another digital and do it on this one. That way we can have 2 per signature. So let's just go ahead and do that, but just pop it on the outside. So I will get 1 more together, even though it's going to be a different, you know, digital, because I don't have any more for that, which was printed out. So those are going to be really pretty. Okay, so there's those. And those are not going to be side by side like that. It's just how they ended up in there right now. So there's that. Yep, I'm gonna love it. I know I'm gonna love it. Okay, so there's that. That there. And now these are tags and stuff from digitals that we're going to use. These are Rachel over at Roxy Creations. Several different of her kits and journaling cards and stuff. So we will be using those. I think I have a rubber band. I could probably rubber band those up. And then these were her digitals of the little envelopes. Now these are just printed on regular copy paper. Because yeah, all the folding, it just, I don't know, it's just, it's a bit daintier, I guess, when you do that. But these are some antique envelopes. She had the originals. Don't remember if it's 17 or 1800s. Actually, in a journal that she had purchased, and she made it digital. So I had bought that quite a while back. So we have those if we choose to use those. I'm going to find a rubber bandy, baby. Put that together, perhaps. Let's see. Hello, rubber bands. Here we go. Let's see if this one will work and not be too tight on it. Oh, yep, that'll be fine. So we have those together. Excuse me. So we have those together. So we'll put those there. So that's just a start. I'm going to have other things like laces. I'm going to get out and cut, which I hadn't did yet, some of my regular vintage wallpaper that I have in my stash that we'll be using. I did run over, guys, to 3 Insistent Dogs, Mary Peterson, and got some of her coffee dyed muslin. Oh my gosh, guys, it is the best. Right now, when this video goes up, I don't know if she has any left, but I love this. I have several other packs. But Gail had showed 3 Insistent Dogs the actual starter packs of her coffee dyed lace stuff, which comes with all kinds of things. This is one that I bought, probably a year and a half ago. But that's got the little tags and coin envelope and stuff in it. I've just got it there so I could just grab it. And as a gift, she sent me some of a pack of the coffee dyed 3 Insistent Dogs on Etsy of the coffee dyed envelopes. I'm so blank. As just a little free gift. So I appreciate that, Mary. She don't watch my channel, but anyway. So Gail said when it's gone, it's gone. So if you want some, you better go over there and get you some. I'm not sure what she has left. But we have those to play around with. Those would be cute to cut down in strips and actually make some ruffles out of them. I say that, no, I don't do it. Okay, guys. So my purchase, I'm going to raise you guys up just a little bit more. Hopefully you won't get my fat belly in there. But this is a journal that I actually bought from Liz at Liz on Lucky Street. And I have bought some other antique and vintage items from her before. I saw the flip through of this book, and I fell madly in love with it, guys. I had to. I didn't think twice. So anyway, so she has a little bulb pen here. I'm not going to do a complete flip through, like I said. I'm just going to show you enough for you to get the gist of what this journal looks like. Now this is just a fabric spine, and she has used, it looks like sorry, to sew in the signatures. But isn't that beautiful? And this is some antique wallpaper. She has got like the best antique wallpaper over there, and it is made from an antique book. And this baby is 12 or a little more by, it looks like 7.5. So she's big and she's beautiful, like me. But yeah, this just has all kinds of goodies in it. A lot of her wallpaper is in here. This is a sampler of I think that was antique. Yeah, 1856. No, I'm not sure if that's the date, but yeah. The majority of the stuff in here is either antique or vintage. She does have some printables and stuff in here, but she's got lots of genuine ephemera. This is from 1900. It's a chick. But lots and lots of antique ephemera in here. Like I said, I'm not going to pull it all out. Look at that pocket. Those women are printed on that. How cute. But yeah, I only flipped through it briefly when I got it home. I've got some vintage black and white photos, which you guys know I love black and white photos. Cabinet cards, things like that. Look at this. How gorgeous. 1863. Some of that wallpaper. Stunning. Absolutely stunning, guys. Look at this. I mean, ugh. I dream one day of being able to put together things like this. Mine just don't ever turn out as pretty as these guys' things do. I don't know why. Antique wallpaper. How luscious is that? There's some there. Gosh. Ruffle. Absolutely gorgeous. Antique vintage ephemera in there. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with it. What's the date on this one? Does it have one? Yeah, no, the other side. I don't know, but how gorgeous is this? Wallpaper, French wallpaper. Looks like she doubled over and sewed it together. Just amazing. Edith Holden up to there. This is the little small book, which I don't own one of. I wish I did. Antique book pages. Gorgeous. Look at that. This is like a fabric pocket, that embroider right there. Some more of her wallpaper. Oh, gosh, how gorgeous, guys. Union made. I have one sheet of that. It is so fragile. Like, not this print. It's a different print, but it's not as pretty as that. I don't even think it's flowers, but all this wallpaper. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to make something similar but different. If that makes sense. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this was the avocado dye. There's a little piece of it there that's been embossed. That's really cute. Some more wallpaper. Another one of those ladies printed on that hard plasticky stuff. I don't know what it is. Some of that like tissue paper that's been choreographed on, or whatever that is you call that. Y'all know I'm not smart when it comes to that stuff. But anyway, whatever that handwriting stuff is absolutely amazing, guys. Wow. And this has just got all kinds of goodies in it. And I didn't even open that, and she didn't open it in the flip through either. I need to do that. All this fun stuff to play with. That's what the middle of the signature is, or the middle signature. It's kind of like a... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that opens up. Yeah. Lori, get it together. Oh, and then she put in this antique photo here. Isn't that cool? Yep, this is George Morgan, y'all. Jovi, you should look him up. George Morgan. I have no idea where he's from. Look at that. Just with washi. So cute. And then a dolly. That paper. Cute ruffle. That's sari. It's a beautiful sari too. It's a pocket. A vellum pocket. I remember seeing that. That card in there. How gorgeous. Oh, Liz, my word. One of these days, maybe I'll be half as good as you ladies are. Oh, and this was funny. Look at these little cars. Rhinoceros, washing, and camel. It's Dr. Seuss, right? Yo, those of you who's been watching me for a while know of my fiascos at work. We have little walkie-talkies with headsets, and this right here, guys, is a full little magazine. It's held together with some rusty pins, like sewing pins. November 1870. How fun. Yeah, my fiasco at work, where I get on the headset radio and read a Dr. Seuss book, and then my employer took the Dr. Seuss books out, so now we have his little golden books. Well, they're too long to be having story time at work, but yeah, I like to gosh, 1823. That is not a printable, guys. That's an original. Amazing. Look at this pocket she made here. That's wallpaper. Not sure if it's vintage or antique. 1826. Looks like that's been, oh, what is that called? That embossing powder stuff. Did I have bukus? I don't know what a guku is. Bukus of, and don't use it. So they're camping. There's my camper. Honey, there's my camper. Y'all, we're thinking about getting a camper. We've been talking about it for a couple of months now because it's like we just work and come home. Of course, I love being in my craft room, don't get me wrong, but that's like all we do. And we've been talking about, isn't that gorgeous? Pocket in there. Some goodies in there. About buying a smaller camper and, you know, taking some weekends off here and there and taking the grandkids camping, spending some quality time with them. No worries, I will still make room for my craft room. That's a given. That's going to happen. Hey, the house chores can wait, you know. He eats, he's got a place to sit in front of the TV, and he has a bed, so that's all he needs. And a clean bathroom, that's good. That was terrible. I know, I can't help it, guys. Yeah, that's cute. Yes, so this is what inspired me. I saw it, and I swear my heart stopped. Skipped a beat. It did something. Oh, my word. How awesome. I absolutely love this so much. Yes, so this is where I'm drawing my inspiration only. It will not be a copy. It will be, you know, it's just where I got my inspiration from. It got all these little pockets here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So it's probably going to be a while before we actually sew in the signature to it, because I see here there's lots of stitching and stuff that I would also like to do. So that's just washi on there. Isn't that fabulous? Just a little washi, and it's gorgeous. Yeah, and then things like this, you know, where you like hinge a page to another page. Sewing. So yeah, sewing. So there's probably going to be a lot of that going on. So it may be a while before we actually, oh, excuse me, sew in the signatures of that bad boy. Gorgeous. Gosh, guys, look at that wallpaper. She gave me some wallpaper samples here, guys, that I just tucked in the back here. So we got a couple of book pages. Oh, a cabinet card, and I love these cabinet cards, guys. And then some samples of vintage and or antique wallpaper. Wowzers. Yep, love that for sure. Yep, so those will probably make it into my journal, since this is where I drew the inspiration. And then this is just the back. It has that writing in it. Gorgeous. This looks like a antique quilt. Look at that writing. Love that script. I wished I could learn to write like that. Yep. So yes, so this did not end up being a quick video, did it? Sorry, guys. Oh, and this is the back. Look how gorgeous. So yeah, so this is where I'm drawing my inspiration. Very excited, which I'd had, you know, something similar on my mind for a while anyway. I just got tied up in other things, and you know, all this other stuff I was trying to do. So I'm going to back off so that I can get some of the things, journals and projects done that I've had on my mind for a while and just don't seem to have enough hours in the day. You know, and it is quite difficult working full time, and I've got probably a solid 45-minute drive each way. So that's, you know, that's a lot. So yeah, that's seriously like 11 hours out of my day just working and getting back home 5 days a week. And then, of course, I have, on my days off, I try to spend those in my craft room. Like today, it's Monday when I'm filming and getting things set to download and all of this stuff. So, yeah, so that's what's coming up next. I'm going to stop rambling. Leah's amazing. Amazing, amazing. I find a very special place for her because I have a feeling I'm going to be taking her out a lot. Yeah, and just touching and admiring her because she's beautiful. I'm not an actual journaler, so I'll probably never journal in it, but who knows? It could happen. Okay, 40 minutes. I apologize. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Please support me by hitting that like button and leaving me a super quick comment, and you can also buy me a coffee. Love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, I hope you're up to something fun. Yay, yay. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.